What's good, YouTube? Back again with another video. Today we will be talking about Dr. Umar Johnson. If you notice, Umar has been doing a lot of traveling as of lately, which is his usual pattern. Like I said, when it starts to get colder here on the East Coast, Umar Johnson usually does a lot of traveling because he has no place to stay. Again, he's homeless. In this video, brought to you by Lenon, I will leave the link in the description below. He has an exclusive video here from one of Umar's lectures over in the UK where where a woman exposes his hypocrisy. Let's get into it.
To Britain to build up this country, okay? I've heard everything you had to say this evening. Now, on top of all of that, all of us that are sitting here, we have all got children ourselves. You targeted one thing for me this evening is the speech that you're making this evening is well and good doing it to us, but it's the children after us that need to be hearing this. Because I'm going to be dying, and my next generation is my children and everybody else's children in this room, who at the end of the day is not hearing this preaching.
We need to teach them.
Now, I'm going to say one thing to you, yeah? I told my son, my youngest, he's 27 years old, he was raised appropriately, he works, he has a profession, okay?
Oh.
I told him, I'm coming to Birmingham to see you. He said, oh, I said I'm going to see Umar Johnson. He went, no, Mum, you're going to see Dr. Umar. And I said that was great. Then I told him how I watched you the other day on WhatsApp about your honey bunnies, no white bunny, chocolate bunny, which color bunny, and you was promoting all our black sisters. You know what my son said to me? He said, Mum, I understand all that. But and I'm just going to quote what my 27-year-old said to me, who actually knows about you. Well, I don't know what he knows, but what he said was, Mum, why is it, if he's talking about representing the black sisters, and the black sisters, our brothers need to know who we are, and be dating the black sisters in the community, or go and find them in every other race. He said, why is it that Dr. Umar has three, please let me just say this, right? Why does he have 3 children with 3 baby mothers? And if they're all black queens, why has he not taken one of those queens and made them his absolute queen, and showed the black brothers that no matter what children you have, one of your mothers should be your permanent wife?
Great breakdown by her son. I could already tell you she's done a great job raising this young man. He actually has logic and reasoning skills and able to apply them. Like I said, it's no way in 2025 you could still be a follower of Umar Johnson, especially with all the information out here on the internet exposing this man. It's like I said, there's no way you could still be following this man and have any type of logic and reasoning skills. Umar says one things, but his actions never match. Like I said, he talks a good game, but when it's time to actually deliver on the things he speaks on, he never does it. Again, Umar always telling you black woman is God, she's a queen, she's a goddess, this and that, but yet he has 2 children by 2 different women. They were good enough to have children by, but you couldn't make either one of them a wife. Make it make sense. Again, same thing along with this fdmg school scam. Umar loves to tell you he's a principal, he's a clinical psychologist. He has a laundry list of titles, a laundry list of things he's going to do with the school for black boys, how he's going to save them. But then again, when it's time to actually put the work in and produce the school, it never happens. Again, as you see, he's traveling all across the world, no focus on fdmg. And anytime something comes up to school and it goes left, it's never his fault. It's always someone else's. He never takes responsibility or accountability for anything. Like I said, I commend this woman. She has done a great job. Shout out to the UK for actually exposing this fraud. More people actually need to go to these lectures and events and do it in a respectful way. Like I said, she was very respectful with her discourse. Now let's get into, let's see how Umar responds.
That's what my son said to me.
That's powerful. I got a question. When did I get a third baby mama?
deflecting already, trying to make jokes and out of the situation when her son made a very, very, very valid and serious point.
Can I just say, I did say to my son, no, but listen, Dr. Umar, I did say to my son, when you are in the media, people will find a way to discredit you. So please don't listen to everything that you hear. But sometimes there's no smoke without fire. So I had to just say to him, I do not know about what you're talking about.
Had to pause right here. Look at this brother right here. You see him stepping up. What this is, she's hitting Umar too hard. She's hitting too hard, coming too heavy. Now he's trying to get this woman to get the mic out of her hand and get her to sit down.
And what he hears, he does not know it's a guaranteed fact neither. But I was just about to...
Again, you can see the brother, you know, it's an elderly gentleman. Like I said, Umar's primary target demographic is usually the elderly. And like I said, usually single mothers. That's usually the main people who, at this point in time, still support him. You never really see any men, especially younger men, around Umar Johnson.
Bring that to you. Okay? Thank you.
And it's a good question.
Right.
And my answer would simply be that my oldest daughter is 22 years old. There's no need to marry her mother, and there's reasons why I didn't marry her mother. And my 13-year-old princess is the only juvenile child that I have. My oldest is grown now. So it's really only one whose mother I would need to marry. And I'm not going to go into why. Just know that my mission dictates that whoever I marry can be a support to my work. I can't. They got to be a support to my work.
So basically, his reasoning for not marrying the mothers of his children, one is too old. Well, I mean, brother, you could have been married her, 20-something years ago. And the second reason is supposedly it wasn't enough support. Again, like I said, when you ask Umar hard-hitting questions, he never really has any real answers. Deflecting. Never anything of any real substance with this guy. Again, like I said, in 2025, the only people still supporting this man is usually, like I said, the elderly and single mothers. Anyone with any type of logic and reasoning and looking at this from just taking emotions out of it can see that this man is a con artist.
Because I can't have a school without my queens. But I'm going to have 2 queens. Great question, my sister.
You see how he, like I said, he really didn't answer the question and turned it into some type of comedy center. Like I said, I really believe, honestly, Umar should go on tour as a comedian, man. He should be a conscious comedian. This interview actually reminds me of another woman who exposed Umar Johnson. Her name was Devon Truth-Teller. And I actually did a video, which I will link below here, either here or here. And if it's not there, I will leave the link in the description below. And she talked about how Umar, targets women and tries to manipulate them. Like I said, shout out to Lenon for this exclusive. Just wanted to touch on this. Any questions, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.